All right, guys, next move we're going to talk about here is going to be about self-defense and how important it is to train in a martial arts, in Jiu-Jitsu, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, Grace Jiu-Jitsu, with emphasis of self-defense at all the time. It's a different story about sport Jiu-Jitsu, where your goal is to score 2 points or score an advantage, and and that's one side of the Jiu-Jitsu. That's the sport side of Jiu-Jitsu. But we cannot forget about how effective it is and how easy to understand how the street application for Jiu-Jitsu. If you guys train every single day and you understand how to do mechanics, and I'll talk about mechanics is a self-defense mechanics. Every move that you do, I always think about how you're going to protect your face, how you're going to protect yourself, how you're going to look at surroundings, what you're going to do with more people that's approaching. So it's very important for you to understand about self-defense. So one thing that you're going to be talking about, if you find yourself on the ground and somebody, trying to punch you, is something that we need to always address. So if I find myself here on the ground, and Brian's my guard, and I see he's going to punch me, my goal is to always go outside, is block. But when I'm blocked, at the same time here, I have to block the punch and the headbutt too. So I don't want to be just grab over here and boom, let the guy. So I got to go here to try to block that. And the same time, foot over there, hip. Now that's the idea here, block. Now I don't have to worry about my face no more. And I have this control, so I control from behind the elbow, 5 fingers together. I got this arm under control. My goal is to end up in arm bar over here. I can end up in a nice arm bar here. But everything starts by protecting myself first. So if I end up here and I see the punch coming, that's the goal here first. Block, block. Now I want to wrap around and trap right here. Now from this position, you maintain this position. I move myself away. I block. So I block right here on my own leg, on my own arm. So that's the way. And of course, many times you can come here, pass the leg over. You can just go lock yourself over there. That should be another easy arm bar over here to do it. But the most important is not to do moves. I always think about blocking. You don't do moves going on side and forget about defending yourself. Oh, taking punch. So always blocking. And you don't look for the punch. The punch is not come to you. My goal here is not to go after, look for that, because he can beat my hand and now he can punch me. My goal is to stay here. He try to punch me, I block. He moves back, I trap. He tries forward, I block. So that's the idea. And of course, I'm going to tell him, I can make him step here anytime I want. So it's very important for us to do is always, no matter which move you do in a Jiu-Jitsu class, if you are doing moves upside down, backwards, and it's fun to train, it's fun to play, but remember the way how you exercise yourself on the mat, that's how you're going to act in a real life situation. So if you get yourself the habit to always play open guard, to always play Jiu-Jitsu in a way that is very tournament oriented, you might get caught in very big trouble in a street situation. And for law enforcement, military, police officer, it's very important for you to understand how the reality base goes. And as a matter of reality, of course, we always expect to not to get in fights, but if it happens, at least you know how to protect yourself. That's the most important part.